Hi, it's Shelly and welcome to my channel. What are we doing today? In today's video, we're heading down to Pub Street to have dinner and check out the night lights. We're exploring another area in town and visiting the Genocide Museum. So bringing you part 4 in our Siem Reap Cambodia series, it's what we're doing today. We've connected with a friend of a friend here in Siem Reap, so we're meeting her for dinner at a mock restaurant on Pub Street. This is a lovely restaurant with an award-winning chef. There's indoor and outdoor seating here, and we picked indoor. There are lots of choices for a mock as well as other dishes. They started us off with a little shrimp appetizer, which was yummy. Kathy got the spring rolls and a banana flour salad. I got the amok. Both were really delicious and we really enjoyed our dinner here. Back on the street, it's time for a nighttime walk down Pub Street. At the time of recording of this video, the streets were all lit up for the Christmas holidays. Motorcycles and people, as well as plenty of street food available. Next day, we're off and exploring the city on foot. Lots of beautiful things to see along the way. We made our way down to the Riverside Park, and it's time to find a coffee. We found this cute little spot and got our iced coffees to go and enjoyed it along the riverside. Coffees are in. We continued on our journey, enjoying the sights along the way. We stumbled across a school just getting out for lunch, and it was chaos. This shop was offering a free soft ice cream to the first 1,000 customers, so the kids were lined up right down the street. Back in a tuk-tuk to head back to our apartment, we enjoyed seeing more of the city engaging in daily life along the way. Later that day, we grabbed some street food, fried dough and fried chicken, and Kathy made some amazing pineapple rice and bok choy to round out the meal. Delicious. Next day, we're back in the tuk-tuk again, seeing yet another area of the city. This morning, we're headed to the Genocide Museum, which is a historical display of the Khmer Rouge regime in Cambodia from 1975 to 1979. The story of one man's experience is depicted with paintings, and it tells his journey from capture to release during this dark period of time in the history of Cambodia. The paintings are quite graphic, and there's a written description below each of them describing what the Cambodian people were put through during this horrible regime. It's very disturbing to visit, but we felt it was something we needed to do in order to further understand what this country that is welcoming us here has been through. museum is located within the walls of a temple. There's also information about how they discovered and excavated the remains of hundreds of people that were buried there. Now for a break from the heavy materials and displays we're witnessing. There's an ice cream vendor and it's hot, so we took a little break. Moving on to the temple part of the museum, they've made a memorial stupa to hold some of the remains of the Cambodian people that were murdered during this genocide. There are pagodas here as well, and a lot of ornate statues and carvings and architecture. It seems like this area holds shrines to important people who have passed on. If you've watched any of my earlier videos, you will know that I'm fascinated by the culture surrounding death in any country that I visit. We felt this was a necessary but sobering activity in Siem Reap, and it just feels heavy. So we planned on visiting the botanical gardens, which is in the same area as the museum. Unfortunately, the gardens were closed today, so that will go on to the agenda for another day. Home for another one of Kathy's wonderful dinners, and we're at the end of another video. Stay tuned for our next video where we're exploring a grocery store, going to the circus, eating more food, and visiting the National Museum. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.